Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Sam, or Chaotic, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video, I have some pretty crazy news and information to share with you guys that you need to know about regarding modding and online mod menus in GTA Online. Now online modding of course is more of an issue on PC as opposed to on consoles like the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Of course it does exist on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions of the game, but Rockstar have given up with that side of things. And what I'm going to be discussing today mostly affects the PC version of GTA Online. Now if you guys watching are PC players or have played on PC at some point, I'm sure you know all about the online modders in GTA 5. There are certainly loads and loads of them. In fact, I'd go as far as saying that nearly every online public lobby has at least one modder in them, whether it's someone that's publicly making themselves known by doing something which affects the players in that session, or just a modder who's minding their own business and doing their own thing, whatever that may be. But either way, clearly modding, especially on PC, is still a major issue, one which Rockstar has been trying to fight for the past year or so. You may recall that Rockstar began taking serious action last year around the release of the gun running updates, when Rockstar threatened to sue most major online mod menus. You may recall at the time, Rockstar sent out letters to the personal addresses of the owners and the creators of those mod menus, threatening them to take it down, otherwise they would sue them. They would also have to donate all the money they generated from selling the mod menus to a charity of Take-Two Interactive's choice. It was a huge thing at the time, and it resulted in the termination of a lot of the major online mod menus at the time. And we assumed that this would be the end of online modding if Rockstar were physically going to go out there, take people to court, and sue them for effectively selling these online modding tools. But clearly that wasn't the end. In fact, several other new mod menus have popped up since then and have taken over. And again, although we haven't heard much information regarding what action Rockstar will be taking against these, it's not because Rockstar aren't taking action, it's because there is a whole legal side to this which has been taking place behind the scenes. So it's not like as soon as one mod menu pops up, Rockstar can just send them an email and that's it, the mod menu's taken down. There is a whole legal procedure before they can do any of that. And from my understanding, it's not just a simple case of the legal team for Rockstar sending the owners of these mod menus an email. They send cease and desist letters to their personal addresses requesting they take down the mod menus and cease all operations, otherwise they will take them to court and sue them. And this is something which menus like Desking, Elusive, and Epsilon have faced in recent weeks and months. But obviously resisting and telling Rockstar no simply isn't an option. And from my understanding, there was one menu last year named Force Hacks which did exactly that. They ignored Rockstar's cease and desist letter and resulted in some private investigators turning up at their house with a physical court order. And obviously at this point, it's not something you're going to win, and resulted in the mod menu then being taken down. Now very recently, the owner of another mod menu, who I'm not going to name for confidentiality reasons, reached out to me and explained something very similar took place to them, sharing all the details and some very worrying information about the users of the mod menu. So initially it began with Rockstar of course sending them a cease and desist letter to their personal address, requesting they stop all operation, take down the mod menu, and give all the money generated from selling that mod menu to a charity of their choice. Of course they did so, they complied and took down the mod menu as well as their website, but despite this, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive still sent legal representatives to their address with a list of requirements and demands, which included money, all the sources and information they had. They also had to speak to Rockstar security teams direct to advise them on exactly how they bypassed the system and obviously created the mod menu so it worked online and wasn't detectable. But most importantly, they also had to hand over all user data, so all the information about the users that had bought the mod menu and had used it in GTA Online. Which, as I'm sure you guys could imagine, is very worrying information to hear because anyone who had bought that mod menu is now known to both Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. And although the person that shared this information with me is only speaking on behalf of their mod menu, I think it's safe to say something very similar would have taken place with all the other mod menus in recent weeks and months. Now unfortunately at this point, it's unclear on exactly what Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive will even do with this information, but I can assure you it won't be good. At the very least, they might block or ban the IP addresses for the users who had access to the mod menu, as well as ban and reset accounts associated to that IP address. But who knows, maybe Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive will go further than this. They've certainly proven so far they will not stop at anything and are happy to take action no matter what it takes. So who knows, maybe Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive have plans to send out letters to users who bought or who had access to some of these mod menus. I know at first this may seem or sound unlikely, but do bear in mind it is a violation against Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive's terms of service to mod or adjust the game, so if they wanted, they're in their full right to technically sue anyone who may use these modding tools. And again, my source on this, who will remain anonymous, also said that the legal representatives for Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games informed him that they reserve the right to report him to the police for computer fraud and criminal acts, which is a serious crime and could result in jail time. But by the sounds of things, this would be an extreme measure and would only be taken if absolutely necessary. But would be done if people didn't comply with what Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive were requesting, which is pretty crazy to think about. So there we go, that's pretty much it then for this video. So yes, modding in GTA Online is a major issue, but Rockstar are taking action, and some pretty serious action, against the mod menu creators. But not just that, they're also requesting all the data for those users who are using these mod menu tools in online. At the moment, like I said, I'm not too sure exactly what Rockstar will be doing with this information, but by the sounds of things, it's nothing good. Personally, after hearing this information, if any of you guys watching still use any of these mod menus, not just the ones I've mentioned, but any available online mod menu, then it's probably best to stop using these in case any action is taken, but it's entirely up to you whether you guys want to or not. With that being said though guys, that's pretty much it then for this video, but I of course want to hear your thoughts and feelings on all this information, so go ahead and leave a comment. If you guys could also drop a like as well on this video, it would of course be greatly appreciated and it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.